Hi, it's your friendly neighborhood bobblehead showing up in the corner of the screen again. Just wanted to show you a couple things. These two trees are painted in now, these two evergreens. They're you know, the idea of the silhouette is somewhat gone now. But it still exists in the sense that these are warm colors, these are cooler colors. Even though these trunks are warmer than I was anticipating painting them. And some of the greens are a little bit warmer as well. Whoops, don't touch it, it's wet. That's okay, you know. I think I've said a lot of times, I have a plan when I start, and that plan is fluid. It is always changing. Anyway, very happy with that. This tree I'll worry about, you know, later. The background is for the most part finished. There are a few little things that niggle at me. I'll play with those later. The gist of the background is there. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with these tree shapes. I mentioned before I had this, you know, this band of this cold blue going across here. I knew that when I painted in these trees that much of that, you know, that issue would be solved because these trees simply intersected, right? But it still bothered me a little bit. A couple of the branches, like especially this one, came well out in this direction, and it pulled the tree. It was a little too much weight on the dark side. I wanted to straighten the tree up a little bit, so I removed some of the foliage that's the shadowed foliage from the backside here, and that way I was also allowed to make this area a little more important, which I thought was good. It had a little more mass. It helps to balance off this a little bit. Also, this tree trunk, the way I'd drawn things sort of ended up at the same level as this tree trunk. I didn't want that. I wanted it to be staggered a little bit. So I decided to break this up a little bit and introduce some of these, you know, some of the bush behind here into here. So that changes, you know, and then showing a bit of the trunk there. So that changes these two levels. Also helps to break, again, this blue that I had here. I'm quite happy with this bush in the background now. I was feeling a bit tentative about how to break it up, but it's coming along fine. I'm going to be doing more of it when I work on this tree. Yeah, you know, I guess you could sort of see the difference. What was it? Yesterday, I think I did a video called Green Triangles. And the one before that as well, you'll see that it's quite dark and it seems to be quite a band. In this one today, I'm pretty happy that I've been able to break that band up. Looking good. That'll be fine, I have no worries there. Probably tomorrow I'm going to... I don't even know if I'm going to finish that yet. We'll see. I might just, once this one is in place, I may very well just go to the water. The water is going to be fun because there's so much forgiveness in painting the water. It just has to be a loose reflection of what's here. I talked about a cat's paw the other day, and I'm going to definitely have that cat's paw. What I love about the cat's paw is it's so small and ripply that it picks up sky colors typically that are right above you and even behind you. So I'm looking forward to using some of these blues in the foreground, slicing across the reflection in places. Keeps the water interesting and loosens it up a little bit. Anyway, from your bobblehead in the corner, have a good night. Thanks so much for watching. The reason I'm doing so many little clips is this time of the year I have the opportunity to, even though I'm not taking you with me as I put the strokes on, I can explain things as I go. And I think Regine, you commented that you have appreciation for that, and I think several of you kind of like it if I explain myself better. Often when I'm painting, I don't do such a good job. So this is sort of my way of of trying to explain what my thinking is as I put a painting together. Hope that helps. Hope you can find it useful. And yeah, thanks for watching. Good night.